Hello, thank you for joining us for this week's meditation. My name is Kevin Reger, and I'm coming to you on behalf of Unity Center in Milwaukee. So, as we get started here, let's try to take a nice, comfortable position. Take a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to feel peace flow into the body with each breath. And as you exhale, just to allow tension to flow out of your body. So let's just scan the body quickly, or slowly perhaps, to see if there is any tension that we can release. Just focus on the forehead, the jaws, the neck, the shoulders, the back, the hips, your pelvis and thighs, your calves and feet, and your upper arms and forearms, and your hands. With each breath, we just allow tension or stress to just release. We allow ourselves to feel that peace. And as we go through our meditation today, if at any time you see your mind wander, just come back to that breath and that sense of peace flowing in and through the body with each breath. So let's retreat now for some time of focused prayer, a time to reset our mind and our heart with the truth that we are spiritual beings. We anchor our attention in God, the source of all. We anchor our attention in God, the source of all that is life-sustaining. And as we relax our body, we allow our mind to be attentive, our mind to be still, our heart to be open, and our spirit to be free. We open ourselves to the divine love of God and recognize our oneness. We express the peace and love of the Christ Spirit. Today, now, I allow myself to express the peace and love of the Christ. I express the peace and love of my Christ Spirit. With each breath, I anchor myself in peace. I know that regardless of my circumstances, that God is here and peace is available. Today, I empower myself to express this peace, this divine peace and love throughout my life. Let's just rest in silence for a moment. I seek the guidance of Spirit. I move forward through these choices. I trust the guidance of Spirit, and I move forward with confidence. I trust the guidance of Spirit, and I ask that my next step be shown. There is wisdom and spirit and guidance that I can recognize. I turn inward again and again to sense this wisdom, to form my choices, to change my attitudes, to calm my life. I trust and I proceed as I attune in God's wisdom. I trust and I proceed as I attune to God's wisdom. I trust and I proceed as I attune to God's wisdom. When I sense fear or unsettledness, I move into the silence of meditation and I allow my mind to quiet. For I know that in the quiet, God speaks. God speaks to me with calmness and with peace. In calm and peace. As I sit in the power of Spirit, I renew my mind. I renew my body with the healing power of the God within. I renew my mind and I renew my body with the healing power of the God within. I trust that I am whole, that I am aware of the God-life power within me. I trust that I am whole and I am aware of God's power within me. And I renew in mind and spirit as I hold thoughts of health and abundance and trust. With each breath, I can feel every cell and structure of my body renew. Renew with God's energy and life and health. I renew in spirit as I center myself in the silence. And now let us open ourselves to divine ideas, that they may prosper in our life. As the divine guides my thoughts and my actions, I live with purpose. I live with passion. Sensing God's abundance, I am poised for possibilities. Sensing God's abundance, I look for it in every area of my life. Sensing God's abundance, I smile in gratitude as I recognize it more and more each day. As I center in this peace, I walk in harmony with all beings. As I center in this peace, I walk in harmony with all beings. I live in divine love. I harmonize my life and my relationship with all beings. I walk in harmony. I walk in oneness. I accept and embrace and celebrate the light of all beings, the God light within everything. The God light within me. May I allow myself to feel this harmony as I sit in the silence for a few moments. I allow myself to be anchored in spiritual peace. With each breath, I anchor in spiritual wisdom. I anchor in my wholeness and abundance. With each breath, I sense the harmony of the universe. As I spend my time in silence, I'm grateful for the growing realization that God is ever present, ever embracing me and our world, ever embracing us in the oneness of truth. As I enter into the silence, I just allow myself to feel that oneness, that presence, that loving truth. As we close out our meditation today, let us end with the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are that presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thanks so much for joining me this week. Have a great day and a blessed week.